The numbers will tell you that it's really been a struggle for the Gator women's basketball team. And not to make excuses, but Florida has played its entire SEC schedule to this point shorthanded. Today against Vandy, another step towards becoming fully intact. Jordan Merritt back in the lineup after missing 12 games. Florida also got Leilani Correa back a week ago. Merritt on the court to start the second. Into the corner, Nina Rickards. What a mid-range game she's got. 21-11 UF pulling away already. Couple of possessions later, Merritt getting involved. The Gators were missing those 10 points and 6 rebounds a game. 23-14. Merritt with 4. Gators now in transition. Rickards, all 15 of her points come in the first half. That hoop part of a 13-2 stretch. Then Rashea Kyle takes over at 6'6". Yeah, right. The transfer underneath, back-to-back field goals for her. Kyle drops 13 points. Gators lead by as many as 25 and snap their 4-game skid. They slam the door on the doors, 73-55.
We've been struggling with closing out games, and I think the main thing that we did today was communicate and stay together no matter what. That was a very important key to the game today.
Sometimes out of the greatest challenges come the greatest opportunities, if you choose to look at them that way. And that's how this group operates. I'm encouraged by their commitment to improving and growing.